Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioStation.
What's going on, LumioStation? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you back to another episode of I Choose You. I know it's been a long time, so if you're excited, please go ahead and show some Lumios love to that like button down below. It's really appreciated. I know it's been forever, but we are here and we're ready to go. We have a team of 6. We're on Battle Spot. We're using your suggestions. Remember, that is the theme of I Choose You. I take your suggestions you leave in the comment section down below using the hashtag I Choose You, and I go ahead and either run through a Wi-Fi battle or a Battle Spot and see what we can do with them. So today, we got some pretty cool Pokemon. I've chosen some pretty good ones. I feel like some strong Pokemon, which I'm fine with choosing strong ones. And we're going to kick off right away. Altaria, forgive me, I'm a little sick. Altaria was suggested by Bob Robb. He said use Altaria, gave the EV spread of 64 HP, 192 attack, 252 speed, adamant or impish nature with D-Dance, Return, Roost, and EQ. So very good, solid Altaria set, of course. I'm not sure how happy this Altaria is, though. So we're gonna find out exactly how happy it is. But Bob Robb, thank you so much for your suggestion. Our next suggestion comes from Piotr Gur. Suggested Steel and Silver the Blade with max HP, max special defense, and 4 attack, a sassy nature, a sassy nature with 0 speed IVs, Gyro Ball, Shadow Claw, Sleep Talk, and Rest. So a Rest Talk set with Gyro Ball and Shadow Claw, really cool. Really like this set, so we're gonna use it. I love the Blade, it's such an awesome Pokemon. I don't think this one's shiny though. Our next suggestion comes from Lee B. Suggested Lando. Is this Lando T? Yes, it is. Lando T with the Choice Scarf, max HP, 10 attack, 184 defense, 64 speed. I love when I see a very specific EV spread. With Earthquake, Superpower, Knockoff, and U-Turn. I believe that's my moveset. Almost positive it is. Hopefully it is. Thank you so much for your suggestion, Lee B. I look forward to using this Lando. The next suggestion comes from Mr. Enderman. Suggests Real Beef the Mamoswine, Choice Band with a thick fat ability, max attack, max speed, 4 HP, Jolly Nature with EQ, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, and Rock Slide. Do you get the name? Oh, I get the name. I get the name. Because I think, yes, I do get the name. I get it. So thank you so much for your suggestion. Our next suggestion comes from Hawk E. Suggested a melodic named Cynthia with weakness, policy, competitive, max special defense, max special attack, a calm nature, with Mirror Coat, Recover, Scald, and Ice Beam. So this does have the weakness policy. I'm really excited to use this. Mirror Coat's a tough move to use for me, but we're going to see how it works out. Thank you so much for your suggestion. And our next set also was supposed to be on the weakness policy, but because Melodic has it, I actually went ahead and gave it the Charty Berry, the one that reduces rock damage. I think it's Chart. Sunny D, the Volcarona, has the Swarm ability with 248 HP, max special attack, and 8 special defense. Modest Nature with Bug Buzz, Quiver Dance, Fire Dance, and Roost. So thank you so much for your suggestion. Vivified Voltage. I didn't say your name. I'm sorry. Vivified Voltage. But remember, if you want to see your set up on screen, go ahead and leave it down below, and we will use it in one of these episodes. I choose them randomly every single week. So we're going to jump in right now on Battle Spot. I haven't played Battle Spot singles in so long. I've been playing VGC like a monster. But we're going to jump in with some singles today, and I'm excited to do this because I honestly haven't done this in forever. I actually haven't, breaking the fourth wall here, I haven't recorded in a really long time, like by myself. I recorded the Soul Link with Nappy a couple days ago, but I've been sick, as you guys can hear. So my opponent has a Sylveon Gengar, Charizard, Zapdos, Suicune, and Mamoswine. This looks like the Battle Spot special. Definitely the Battle Spot special. No Intimidator, so I think I'm going to hold my Melodic back for a bit. Doublade looks like he's going to be really good here, being immune to the Gengar Poison and being able to hit him with super effective damage. Doublade looks amazing here. So does Mamoswine. I'm going to go Lando, Doublade, Mamoswine. Yeah. I'm going to go Lando, Doublade, Mamoswine for hour 3. Honestly, I kind of do want to use the Altaria here, but we happen to run into an opponent with Sylveon and also Suicune, which normally carries an Ice-type move, so that's already looking bad for us. He's got the Charizard that resists our stab, the Gengar that resists our stab. It's just not a good time. He's got 3 things immune to our Earthquake. It just doesn't look good for Altaria, so we're going to let our little buddy hang in the back for now, and we're going to see where we go with this battle. You might have heard me slurp there. If you did, I would say sorry, but I'm not! I really haven't recorded in so long. My throat is already starting to hurt. I was going to try to record a lot more tonight. I don't think I'm gonna. It took me forever to even be able to record this. I had to system restore. I spent like an hour trying to, first of all, get my Pokemon together, and then My capture card wasn't working when I had my webcam up. It was a whole big shabil, and then fortunately, I system restored, and thankfully it worked. Things seem to be okay now. Not to mention that I actually found out that I've been recording with lower settings this whole time than what I should have been. So my opponent opens up with a Landorus. I don't like that, but I am getting intimidated, so it's okay. Like this video probably looks even sharper than usual, which I'm excited about. And my webcam no longer flickers, so I guess trial by fire. I'm good to go for a U-turn here and get the heck out of here. But what am I really going into? I can't go into the blade. And I can't really go into my own mammoth sign. Forget it, we're going for a superpower. We're going for a superpower. He's gonna go for the ice shard trying to take me out. You're intimidated, I should live this. I'm gonna live this. So, and we see the life orb, so superpower might take him out. Superpower is gonna destroy my opponent's real beef. That's not real beef, that's that imitation crap. That's what that is right there. That is imitation beef, and it's gonna fall to the floor like the imitation beef that it is. So, with the Mammoth Swine gone, my blade is comfortable as a kitten. Unfortunately, though, I have to save this Landorus. I have to save this Landorus because my opponent could probably have a Charizard. So, I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw out of here, and I'm gonna go into my Blade because my Blade is really the only thing I can go into right now. I need to save this Lando because I need to go for a Rock Slide. Do I have Rock Slide? I don't even have Rock Slide in this Lando. Never mind. Wow. All right. I got to save my Mammoth Swine. I got to save my Mammoth Swine for the possible Charizard that's in the back. Luckily, the Blade didn't take any damage, so... Well, not didn't take any damage, but didn't take super effective damage, so I can go for a Shadow Claw. My opponent actually switches out. Possibly going on into a Charizard. Goes on into a Zapdos. So we see no Charizard in the building. However... I'm okay with this. Is that, what do you have, eject button? No, leftovers, okay. I'm okay with this. I don't know what the Zapdos has for me that he came in so suddenly instead of a Suicune. I don't see the difference, to be honest. I don't see a difference. I definitely think, oh, he's got the Heat Wave, that's right. I'm max special defense though, so I should be able to take this. Look at that, I eat it up! Shiny the Blade is so much better than regular the Blade. I love Shiny the Blade. Now, if this thing has Heat Wave, Roost, we are in for a long battle because I'm gonna rest here. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna take a break. I'm resting. Forget it. I'm resting up. Nothing you can do to stop me. I mean, if this was a Swords Dancing to Blade, I probably would have swept because I could have set up on that Suicune switch, and then the Shadow Claw would do a lot. One! On one? Are you kidding me? On one, I get a rest off. If I was him, I would forfeit because clearly the game wants me to win. Oh my goodness. On one. That's insane. That is insane. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm gonna go over the Sleep Talk here, hoping that I can hit the Shadow Claw. He's going to connect with another Heat Wave, which is fine, understandably so. We know that we could take 2, so hopefully we can land 2 more moves before we switch out. That way my Landers can actually handle this Zapdos. Gyro Ball. Let's see what this does. I know it's resisted. Yeah, it doesn't do too much, unfortunately. It barely does lefties now that I'm thinking about it. Ah, man, this is tough. This is not a good spot to be in. The Blade, come through. Come on, man. Hit that Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw crit. You're gonna roost. No, we are gonna be in here for a long battle, aren't we? All right, I gotta take him out. I'm not gonna rest again. I'm just gonna get my Mammoth Swine in here, and I'm gonna start rock sliding things. I would go for an Icicle Crash. Don't get me wrong, but then we're gonna have a whole switch fest. My opponent wants to win really bad. Like, he'll go back out into his Suicune. You can see the Pokemon that he's got. I landed the Gyro Ball again, unfortunately, instead of something else, but I'm not going to go for a rest here. I'm going to go for the Shadow Claw. I'm going to try to connect. I'm going to try to, maybe I can get a crit because of my selflessness of not, maybe he'll miss a Heat Wave, you know? Maybe he'll miss a Heat Wave. He's not going to miss a Heat Wave. No one misses Heat Waves but me. So, that's not true. That's not entirely true. We're going to wake up now. As you do on rest, you always wake up 2 turns. We are going to snag a crit with the Shadow Claw. It's a crit! I haven't been able to do that in a long time. Oh my gosh. Well, it looks like I'm gonna be taking a another Heat Wave here and going down. So this is where things get unfortunate because I guess the best Is that the best thing for me to do? What's the best thing for me to do? The best thing is, if my Landers had Rock Slide, that would be the best thing. But it has Superpower U-turn knockoff. Mamoswine. I gotta go into Mamoswine. Oh, there's no way. This is a tough cookie to crack right here. Either I go for the Icicle Crash, or I lock myself into Rock Slide. I think I'm gonna lock myself into Rock Slide. Because my opponent is going to switch out, which is unfortunate, of course. But I could have gone for the EQ, but I'm choice banded, so I wouldn't be able to switch back and forth, and he'd just be able to go ahead and switch out. So we're gonna kind of have to get a little lucky here. We're gonna have to get some Rock Slide flinches to come out on top with this one. That's the only. And you know what? I'm not trying to fish for secondaries. I'm just letting you guys know the facts. The only chance I could have come out on top is by not getting burned, which I didn't, and scoring like 3 flinches or 2 flinches in a crit, which is, come on, it's not magic. Oh, magic, you say? Did someone mention magic? Well, let's see how magical things can get. No, the rest. The magic was almost there, guys. The magic was almost there. And let me guess, nom 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 nom. He's gonna eat his berry. He's gonna eat his freaking little berry. Oh no, he's rest sleep talk. All right. Well, if that's the case, I only have 8 Rock Slides, so I'm gonna go out to Landorus because I can't just keep doing what I'm doing. Can't just keep doing what I'm doing. It will not work. It will not work. I wonder what your item is, though. Maybe it's a weakness policy. Weakness policy Suicune seems legit. It's gonna use Roar, Battle Spot, Rest, Roar, Scald, Ice Beam, I'm assuming. Nope, Sleep Talk. He's got Roar and Scald, that's it. You know what, I'm going for EQ. I'm choice banded. Get a crit, man. Get a crit. Choice banded stab. Can this do a decent amount? Oh my gosh! It's a crit. Magic. All right, now don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Sleep Talk. Hit rest. Hit rest. Don't hit Scald. Hit rest or Roar. Oh my gosh! What's with all the games? Oh my gosh! The games are so real. Well, I gotta go into Lando and pretty much lose. I'm choice Scarf, so I have to lose here. The only options I have to go for knockoff. That's my only option. Knowing that his last Pokemon is Zapdos, I have to go for knockoff. I can't go for superpower. Knockoff does nothing, and it's a Rocky Helmet. Surprise, surprise. Wakes up and goes for rest. This guy's clearly the coolest. He's the coolest kid in class. I'm gonna forfeit this one for the sake of the video because I know that I can't win. Knockoff does very little. Knockoff does very, very little. So we're going to take our loss for our first game. But don't worry, we're going to play another one for this episode. We're not just going to play one game. You're out of your mind. You're crazy. You're cuckoo bananas if you think that. But I just can't. You know what's crazy too? Like, I'm really used to playing VGC right now. And, like, I'm looking at Pokemon very differently than I did, I'd say, a year ago. I'm looking at more as chess. Like, even if I see the same Pokemon over and over again, it's okay. But I have to say, for my rating's really low on singles. Like, I'm at 1500, now I'm at 1499, 1494. Like, why are there such tryhards? Like with Suicune's, you know what I mean? Like, it's such a low rating. How come why doesn't that work? You think it would? We got Sableye, Greninja, Mamoswine, Blaziken, Goodra, and Nidoking. With that, looks like Altaria wants to come and play games. Yeah, Altaria definitely wants to play games. I'm really hoping that you're happy. I'm hoping that you're at least a little happy. I did do some things with you to try to cheer you up, but who really knows anymore, you know? No Intimidator, so Milotic might sit in the back again, although Milotic would be very good against the Greninja, against the Nidoking, against the Mamoswine. I'm going to bring the Milotic. And in case Altaria's sweeping doesn't work out, I could bring the Volcarona. Nah. Let's go for the Lando, possibly? Huh. You want to say land over that Greninja. If that Greninja ever wants to come in and it's dark type still and I just get a U-turn off, that's going to hurt. That's going to be a molly whopping if I ever saw one. So we're going up against Megatroid, whose name sounds very familiar. Very familiar. Megatroid is issuing a challenge. Opens up with the Nidoking. Now that's a problem for me and for me alone. Because I don't have anything that wants to take a poison thing with Cloud Knight. Get rid of the weather. That's it. You're gone. It's over with. I guess I'm going to hard switch out into Milotic. Because I have to. We're going to see a Sludge Wave here. We're going to see a Sludge Wave. There it is. Sludge Wave right there. Into the precious, beautiful Milotic. Fortunately, I take it like a champ. And now I can go for either a Mirror Coat or a Scald. I'm going to go for the Scald. Because he's going to switch. So that was a solid play on my part to go for the Scald. Goes up to the Greninja that I was just mentioning a little while ago. And the reason why I said I think this will be good is because I think I can take a Dark Pulse and get a Mirror Coat off. That's why I feel... Oh, we snag a burn! We snag a burn on the Greninja, which is awesome on the off chance that it's physical. Not really off chance, but on the chance that it's physical. But I am going to go for the... Oh, no! I clicked Recover. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much because we'll be able to see how much this does. And it doesn't do much at all. So I'm happy that I clicked Recover. That is a plausible... A plausible? No, like a plausible. You should applause that misclick. That's the words that I'm trying to put together. All right, so I'm gonna go for the Mirror Coat here. Gonna go for a Gunk Shot. Wanted me to switch out into Altaria, who's baiting it, but fortunately we're gonna eat it up. We're gonna get a Mirror Coat off. It fails. Mirror Coat. Why did you? Gunk Shot's physical. Wow. He just played my Mirror Coat like a diddly bop. Well, there's no reason not to go for a recover here. The burn is dwindling him down. He's gonna go over the ice. He's just showing off now. Now he's just showing off. You just see Mirror Coat and you don't stick with your Gunk Shot. You're just gonna go. Dark Pulse is your strongest move, and you can flinch. This guy, he's messing around like a frog on a log. Hashtag bars. I think so. I think so. So Greninja is getting. I'm not trying to stall here, but it's working out that way, baby girl. Ice Beam. Going for the Ice Beam. Don't want to go for the Dark Pulse. There's literally, I mean, I guess he's fishing for freeze hacks as opposed to flinch hacks. I guess it's a crit. I guess he. Milotic probably puts a number on the rest of his team. I know it does on Nidoking. Milotic's such a great Pokemon. Yes, it does. Never mind. Now you could have This is he's got boogers all over him. That's disgusting. Well, he's gonna get an EQ off, which is just fine. We're gonna be able to get a Scald off here. I'm not expecting any burns or any one-hit KOs. Or we're just gonna get a one. You're so strong, Milotic. Oh my goodness, you are a powerful donkey. And we already know the last Pokemon, which I don't think I can live. But there's no reason to switch out either. So we have a potential chance of losing still. Yeah, this Nidoking might sweep. Just because of that EQ. I have a Landorus. And I'm talking about a Nidoking sweep. You know, sometimes when it's late at night, my brain just likes to say, hey, Shady, not tonight, man. No way. You're not gonna make any kind of sense in this video. I mean, it is pretty late. I was supposed to be recording 2 hours ago. Wow, 2 hours ago I was supposed to be recording, but I was dealing with issues. Well, the good news is that we defeated Megatroid, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring one more battle. We have one loss and one win. Who knows? But I mean, well, we know that there's a 50%. We know that something's gonna happen. It's either gonna be a win or it's gonna be a loss. So it's not really a huge guessing game. We have not brought Volcarona yet. The only Pokemon that we have not let hit the field. I know that our beautiful Altaria didn't really get to do much in the last battle due to the fact that it was Altariafied. But Altarified. What does Altaria feel when he sees a poison type? Terrafear. Terrified? He feels all terrified. All terrified! Woohoo! No! Jokes! I gotta reword that, and I gotta use it before this video goes live. Cresselia, Kangaskhan, Charizard, Breloom, Garchomp, and Rotom Wash. Another Battle Spot special team. I have to bring Volcarona. And I'm gonna lead with it. Because your mama told me not to. Well, my logic looks really good here again. Hits a lot of things. And the only thing that I really need to check is that gosh darn. And by gosh darn, I mean that gosh darn Breloom. So I'm gonna bring, actually I have the Volcarona for that. I'm gonna bring the Lando. Intimidation is key. If I can get a QD up, if that Mega Kangaskhan decides to lay back, like chilling out max and relax, like in this bed, yo, when I lay down in this bed, it's gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel so good. I can't wait. I'm so tired. I was gonna play Terra tonight, but I ran out of time, and I'm not gonna stay up too late. So I know that my body says, "Hey, Shady, you want to get back on schedule? You gotta go to bed." So we're opening with Volcarona. My opponent opens up with a Charizard. I'm okay with that. I'm kind of fat in the special field. Now, granted, I can't do too much to this thing. He's not fearing the hidden power of Rock, which I would love to carry on a Volcarona. Then again, with a Quiver Dance and the Sun and... Oh, wait a minute. He might burn me up. Goes for the... Oh, overheat? Yeah, that's not a flamethrower. That's an overheat. That's definitely an overheat. I'm most likely dead. 1 HP again! Oh my goodness! Why does Overheat have like no drawbacks? Well, no, he had -2 special defense. So I should be able to Roost here. I'm gonna Roost. I think Roost is the correct play. Because Overheat gives him -2 special attack. And now he goes for a Flamethrower. But he has -2 special attack. So I'll be able to Roost up again. Alright, I think we're getting somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna get out. No, he says, I'm done. I'm done. Tapping out. I'm done. Probably should have Quiver Dance there, but it's okay. Oh no. Now the question is he gonna Spore me or is he gonna Rock Tomb me? Because if he Rock Tombs me, I might be good, but I can't Quiver Dance. I have to Fiery Dance. Because he's gonna have a Focus Sash. He's gonna Spore me most likely. We're not gonna snag a burn. I don't even know if you can burn on Fiery Dance. I mean, it's a dance of flames. He goes for the Rock Tomb. I'm gonna eat my berry. So I might live this. I don't. Man! The berry was supposed to be the trick. Well, unfortunately, we went down, and we do know 2 of his Pokemon, which is nice. It's a cool thing to do. And we know that one of them's Charizard. We do have a Milotic, but he's a Charizard Y. So Solar Beam is a very real threat. He's running out of turns with the Sun, though, so I can go for the U-turn here. He might just go for a quick Mach Punch, break any sashes. Totally fine, I understand. Cool move. It's like 21 damage, 21 damage. 21 damage. And we're going to kill this Breloom with a U-turn. It's a crit! Now, I'm really hoping that he goes out into Charizard. Because I want the Sun to run out. I want to stall the Sun out with Recover. That's the only thing I could do. Man, Battle Spot Singles has gotten cutthroat. Like, just bring the best, and that's it. And that's what we're doing on my channel. We're gonna have to bring that. Oh, never mind. We're screwed. I needed the Sun to be out for one more turn. Unfortunately, my opponent has a Rotom, but I'm gonna Mirror Coat it up. As he goes for the Volt Switch. I really hope Mirror Coat still works. And there's the weakness policy. Oh my gosh, I honestly totally forgot that I had the weakness policy on there. That is awesome. All right, so the Sun is gonna get set back up, and I'm hoping that Mirror Coat actually works. I really don't know the mechanics. It does. And it's +2? Oh my gosh! I think the weakness policy Mirror Coat's gonna come through. I really think it is. Now there's a chance that my opponent will go for a Will-O-Wisp. Slight chance, but I can't risk it. I have to just go all. Actually, I have to assume he's going to will-o-wisp and go for the recover. Goes for the foul play. He's going to go for the foul play to avoid the miracle. That does a decent amount. I have 0 attack IVs on this thing. So I'm going for the recover here. I'm really trying to bait that Thunderbolt. I really am. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Miracle. Did he see? No, he didn't. All right. I'm going to go for the Miracle now. The match is forfeited. Yes! He definitely could have won that. He could have went for another foul play. My Miracle would have failed. He would have Thunderbolted and won. Landers would have come in. He would have just Hydro Pumped it. So we did snag 2 wins in today's episode. So that's going to be it for this episode of I Choose You. Don't forget to leave your set suggestions down below using the hashtag I Choose You. Thank you so much for joining me on LumioStation. If you enjoyed, please go ahead and show some Lumios love to that like button. Also, be sure to check out all the other conductors here on LumioStation. We provide content for your viewing pleasure. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.